look at the seeds.
Oh, it's okay. There's no seeds there. Just bite it.
Can you see what you're eating?
What are you eating, baby? Ah!
Strawberry.
This one was full and she finished it in like...
And how much is it?
It's €3.
Here, I have small coins.
This is the Trevi Fountain in the morning. We were already here last night, but this little girl was sleeping, so we decided to show it to her again, and she's gonna throw 3 coins today.
Okay, I'm going to give you the coins,
Okay,
and
we're
I'll
gonna
video you.
go. Okay.
Olivia, you're gonna throw the coins in the fountain, okay? It's for her to go back to Rome. 2 is for her to find the love of her life in like 60 years. And 3 is to get married or something?
Yeah.
In 60 years.
In 60 years.
Okay. Teach her how to do it.
Are you happy to be in this fountain? Okay, go. 1 coin. That's for you to go back to Rome. The 2nd coin. Yay! And your 3rd coin. 1, 2, 3, yay! You want to throw more coins? This is a
How about
video.
me? Look.
Whoa. Hi! We're in the Trevi Fountain. You can't, it's hard to see because it's
Of
burnt.
course, I thought it was a photograph.
This is called Fontana di Piazza Colonna. This is the mall in Rome. It's really nice. How I wish like all malls were like this. It's inspired by the architecture and even like the history of the place. What's that face?
Not so far from here. The name was different. It was not called the Vatican City, but the Pontifex State.
Okay, so today we are doing our Vatican tour. We actually hired someone to help us with a tour. He's very interesting. He's Italian. The Vatican is the smallest city in the world, and it's also one of the richest cities.
That the maximum length from one side to the other is 1 kilometer 54. You can see the big church, the Vatican museums, and just few buildings, but the biggest part is made by the gardens of the Vatican Museum.
So cool.
It's called the Sphere Within Sphere. Was designed by an Italian artist called Arnaldo Pomodoro. Just dating the Roman times. Statues and sarcophagi, because if you look at that, but from the rich families of the time, all of these things. This is a worldwide famous statue called the Laocoon. You have to translate.
This is called Belvedere del Torso, and they think that it's supposed to be a Hercules. That's the signature of the artist in Greek. That statue there was hit by lightning. The gallery of the candlesticks. God of Wine. This is God of Wine, the Bacchus. Alright, so when you see the statues here, you think that, you know, we grew up with it just being colored white, but apparently in the Roman times, they were very, very colorful. Created in the city of Brussels, this is made in the 16th century. So this is the most amazing gallery here in the Vatican Museum. It is called the Museum of Maps. So all these maps were made in the 16th century, and imagine that they had no airplanes to actually look on ground. So there was this guy, he's an artist, went around for 6 years in the whole of Italy, and he gave the maps to the Pope, and the Pope designated a couple of artists to actually paint the maps.
It's amazing, man.
We went to the Sistine Chapel, and no one is allowed to use their phones or take photos because it's a holy place. Whether you're a Catholic or not, you truly feel the presence of God and the weight of history. After all, this is where all of Christianity chooses a pope, and Michelangelo's greatest masterpiece is right above you.
with this baby.
Did you like the view? Are you enjoying the view? Be careful. Yeah, so we are in St. Peter's Basilica.
St. Peter's Basilica in Rome is an amazing feat of architecture and art. St. Peter's bones are still believed to be buried beneath the 500-year-old basilica. The baldacchino, or the canopy-like thing over the altar, was made by Bernini. The 96-foot-tall altar is no less than 100,000 pounds of bronze, and it is said that some of the bronze was taken from the roof of the Pantheon. The Pieta is the only autographed work of Michelangelo. There was an incident back in 1972 when someone ran into the basilica, attacked the statue with a hammer, and since then, the Pieta has been housed in a case of bulletproof acrylic glass.
Almost everything here in this church is a mosaic, so you guys can take photos with a flash and it's not going to ruin it, and it is amazing.
Why they are here? Because in that direction there is the place where Pope Francis is living.
You can see the Pope in St. Peter's Basilica every Sunday at noon during the Angelus prayer. He speaks from his window overlooking St. Peter's Square, and every Wednesday morning is the weekly general audience. You can get your tickets online for free.
Are 149 statues all around.
Careful, okay, Olivia. Careful of the way you're walking. Okay?
The Rialto Bridge.
Olivia.